Hi there, my name is Alyse, and I am a holistic wellness coach specializing in integrated attachment theory. And I work with anxiously attached women to help them to overcome their core wounds and attract that secure, loving partnership that they've always desired and truly deserve. And today we will be talking about something that truly shocked me when I saw it. In part one of this episode, we explored the relationship between Casper and Emma on Married at First Sight. Their marriage started on shaky ground, with both partners fixated on their differences rather than seeking their commonalities. However, what truly stood out to me, and what I want to focus on today, was a moment when Casper questioned the experts about why they had matched him with Emma. Frustrated, he pointed out that this was his life they were toying with, and he pleaded for the experts to take his match seriously. The experts' response left me stunned. They openly acknowledged that one of the reasons Casper and Emma were paired was because they both share a disorganized or fearful avoidant attachment style. For anyone familiar with attachment theory, this decision is baffling. Fearful avoidants have the most triggers and core wounds of any attachment style, often leading to intense emotional conflict and instability. Pairing two individuals with this style together is essentially a recipe for drama, misunderstandings, and emotional upheaval. It's like navigating a relationship filled with landmines. Now, Casper's frustration resonates deeply when he says, "This is my life you're messing with," except he used other words. And that's the heart of this issue that I want to address in this episode. Reality dating shows like Married at First Sight and Love is Blind often prioritize entertainment value over the genuine well-being of their participants. They offer people the opportunity to find love or at least their 15 minutes of fame, but don't always consider the long-term repercussions on contestants' mental and emotional health. Even more concerning, they often fail to provide adequate support to help participants navigate the challenges they face during and after the show. So today, I want to take a closer look at how reality TV could do better when it comes to protecting the mental health of its participants. I'll also share some key suggestions for fostering a more ethical approach to matchmaking and providing the necessary support systems for those brave enough to put their hearts on the line for the whole world to see. So, what could make this better? What could the experts and the creators of this show do? Well, if they are aware of the contestants' attachment styles, they can do a better job of pairing. So, the thing is, obviously, not everybody is going to be secure. I think at this point in these people's lives, at that age range that they are at, it is hard to find a secure partner because secure people, people with secure attachment style, they are often in relationships because they are good at being in relationships and they're happy being in relationships. So they're usually in a relationship, which means the older you get, once you get into late 20s, 30s, even 40s, these people are probably already taken. They're already in relationships long term, or they're going to be married. So the real only opportunity that you have to meet a secure person or to be set up with one is if A, it was an insecure person who did a lot of work on themselves to become secure, or B, they are recently broken up with, or they've gotten divorced. It means that they're in this period where they've been broken up with their partner and now they are single again and looking for the next one. But the likelihood of running into somebody like that is on the lower end because there are many more in this age range. There are just many more insecure attachment styles who are single. So, okay, let's take that into consideration. That already is going to make it difficult for the experts. But they have thousands upon thousands of people submitting themselves for this experiment. So I'm sure that they can find ones who are secure as well. I know that there's a lot of things that they're looking at, but if you put two fearful avoidants together, knowingly, you are asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. And yes, they do have these couch sessions where they're able to hash things out, and that's fantastic. That's great. But it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard for two fearful avoidants to be put together. Because what ends up happening, because fearful avoidants have both aspects, the dismissive and the anxious, when you put two of them together, they are going to polarize. So one of them is going to lean more anxious, and the other one is going to lean more avoidant. And it just has to be, that's what happens, because one is going to feel overwhelmed and suffocated by the other one, who's going to be feeling more anxious and wanting that closeness, because they have aspects of both. So what they could do in this situation instead is to pair insecure attachment styles with secure ones. Because, now this is backed by psychological research, secure attachment styles can gradually help insecure attachment styles to become more secure through their consistent positive interactions and emotional safety and stability. I've mentioned this before in my other videos, but the way that attachment styles develop is with the subconscious mind through repetition plus emotion. So if a secure person can repeatedly show up for that individual, can repeatedly support that individual, over time, that insecure person can get that reassurance and the confidence that things are okay, that this relationship is not one that is just going to run away with and fall apart. And that in time, as situations come up and the secure person is able to neutralize, then the insecure person gets used to that and they become more secure over time. That is the best thing for them to do in this situation. Now that I know that they are aware of attachment styles, this is something that they need to be doing. So this poses another question, and one that I've often thought about in many of these shows, whether it be Married at First Sight or Love is Blind. If they have experts, why are the shows so crazy and dramatic? If these people are expertly picked for each other, why don't things work out easier? If they have knowledge of attachment styles, why aren't they putting people together that would be better off together? Is it because they lack that deep understanding of attachment and how it truly works? Probably not. These are experts after all. Or could it be something a little bit more concerning? Could it be that they're just doing it for the ratings? They're just doing it for the drama. And if that's the case, again, we have to take it back to what Casper said. These are real people's lives. This is a huge risk. They're putting their career on hold. They're putting their life outside of their career on hold. They're subjecting themselves to criticism from people all over the world. They're putting their vulnerabilities and their emotions out on the line for everybody to witness. It's a really big sacrifice. And one of the reasons why I would not want to go on any of these shows. But yeah, these are real people. And I just find it very concerning that these shows, however entertaining it is not really taking this into consideration. And they don't even provide real mental health support either. Many people who have been on these reality TV shows have come out saying, we need that mental health support. Like, we're not ready to be a regular citizen of the world. And then a few months later, now this mega star, okay, not like an A-list celebrity, but millions of people are now aware of them and they can't hide anymore. Like, overnight, it's really difficult. And a lot of people, as we know, for instance, that girl who hosted Love Island, and there was another guy, I knew him from There was this other show in the UK called Celebs Go Dating, and he was on that show. They end up killing themselves. And that's a really, really, really sad thing, and something that we should really take into consideration. As a holistic wellness coach, health and well-being is my top priority in life, and for that of my clients as well. I want to make sure that they are very well-rounded and that every aspect of their life is balanced and thriving. Like, that's the whole point of life. So this truly does affect me when I see stuff like this. And I really hope that there will come a time where we can actually see good relationships on TV, because that's what we need. Like, we need positive role models. We need to be able to see what it looks like to be in a good relationship, especially for those who have insecure attachment styles. Most of the time, they come from broken homes or homes where they weren't able to get the love and the support that they truly needed. And so they don't have a framework in their mind of what that looks like. And if we did have more frameworks, then we would be able to assess our love lives based off of what an example of a good, healthy, thriving relationship looks like. So anyway, I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Have any of you thought about this before? What do you think that they should do? And if you are an insecure attachment style, specifically an anxious attachment style, I used to be an anxious attachment style. I know everything that's involved with that. And you would like to get better. You would like to heal your core wounds. You'd like to find that secure relationship. I can help you. You can go down to the description and check out my website. You can send me an email. I would love to work with you. And if you like what you saw, please like this video, comment below. I'd love to get a dialogue going, and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to spending many more hours with you in future episodes. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care.